Well, where should I even begin? So this is a story about buying a computer for one of my Korean viewers from way back when I streamed in Korean. Yes, a computer. I'm telling you, I bought the old computer for one of my viewers. Why did I buy it? Well, that's my story. I met him in 2018, so that was 3 years ago. At the time, he was 18 years old, and he lived in the countryside. So there weren't a lot of places to play in his neighborhood, so he began watching streams. He found that small streamers with about 10 viewers were more fun than watching streamers with ton of viewers. So he always looked for small streamers like me. And one day he stumbled into my stream. He liked my stream, so he gave me a follow. Ever since then, he visited my stream every day, and so my stream gained a regular viewer. Those days, my average viewer count was about 10 people. Even back then, I enjoyed streaming, but I could feel that it was really difficult. The most important thing during streaming is being able to communicate with viewers. Isn't that right? But imagine yourself as a streamer, and nobody is typing anything in chat. That's the same as talking to a wall by yourself for 5 hours like a crazy person. However, he came to my stream every day and chatted with me. He never once typed anything weird or creepy either. He treated me like a friend, so I was very thankful to him. One day, I was playing a game. It was a really boring game. So all of my viewers just said hello and left. I felt so lonely and tired whenever I saw viewers leave. But he stayed and watched and chatted with me until the end of the stream. Thanks to him, I was able to end my stream on a happy note. So I was so very thankful to him. On that day, if he hadn't come in to chat with me, I might have quit streaming. He saved my Twitch channel. Even now, when I think about that day, I cannot forget how thankful I was towards him. Occasionally, I play League of Legends with my viewers, and he always joined when I played the game. But his game always took a long time to load, so I asked him about it. He told me his laptop was really old and its specs were quite low. Then he made a joke. He said, "If you become a successful streamer, buy me a Nintendo Switch." So I replied to him, "If I become a successful streamer, I won't just buy you a Nintendo Switch. I'll buy you a new computer too." We made a promise and wrapped it up.
야, 성공하면 스위치만 사줄까? 컴퓨터도 사줄까? 다 사줄게. 다 사줄게. 풀세트로 사준다, 진짜.
A lot of time has passed since then. I became an English streamer and he went to the army. Unless they have a very special reason for exemption, most Korean males must do their 2 years of service in the military. While he was serving in the army, something miraculous happened to me. Suddenly, huge numbers of English speakers viewers were coming to watch my stream. I quit my part-time job and become a full-time streamer. Like a miracle, my dream came true. It's been 2 years since then. One day, I was going over old videos and suddenly I remembered him. So I sent him a DM. Fortunately, he saw my DM and after such a long time we were able to talk again. He said he was really surprised to see my message and that I had not forgotten him. He told me how proud he was to see my stream grow well. Now that my stream time were at 3 a.m. Korean time, it was hard to watch, but he said he still dropped in occasionally.
And he says he always watches my YouTube videos. He told me my YouTube subscribers were a result of my hard work and he was so proud of me. It felt as though an old friend had just told me, "You've endured a lot, and I'm happy at how well you've grown." I was so happy to be able to tell the person that supported my dream that my dream had finally come true. And I told him that I wanted to keep the promise we made so long ago. The promise to buy him a new computer and a Nintendo Switch. He was surprised again that I remembered that promise because he had already forgotten. He also told me he wanted to start streaming as a hobby, but he had no idea how to start. I decided that I would help him to buy stream equipment and how to set up his stream. I took a train and went to his neighborhood. He lived in the countryside quite far from the city. I finally got to see his old laptop in person, and wow, it was super old and outdated. To think that he watched my stream with the notebook, I was really grateful. I set up a computer with 2 monitors, webcam, mic stand, mouse and keyboard on his desk. I installed and set up OBS on his computer so that he would be all set to start streaming. And finally, we went live together for his first stream. It was an amazing moment, and he had on a really happy smile. I was really happy to be able to fulfill our promise. After he ended his first stream, I gave him a Nintendo Switch. He said, "Thank you so much." And I told him that he deserved it. The day's experience was very happy and wondrous. Being able to meet the person who was responsible for preventing me from giving up on my dream during the hardest time in my life made me really happy. I'm very grateful that I was able to make his day. Anyway, that's the reason I bought him a computer. How was it? Does it make sense now? Thank you for listening to my long story. And thank you to all the viewers who love my videos. I hope your dreams come true. And I wish happiness upon you and anyone that supports your dreams. Bye bye.